Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark, they're all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Hello everyone and welcome back to our Dane series with me, Grandmaster Stitch, where we're carrying on. In the last episode, we took the lands of the Great Desert, Sandstone, Hellholt, and obviously the Great Desert, but we missed out on the lands of the Fowlers for some strange reason. I'm not sure if it's because they didn't get involved in the war. We still do have the claims on them, as well as the claims on Hornhill and Nightsong as well, but I don't want to press them until we do get the Prince's Pass lands, so that then our borders are touching. I don't really want that one, it's the opposite side of the mountain, so we'll wait. But we can't actually declare war on House Martell to claim these lands at the moment, as our prestige is ridiculously low. We were trying to get a feast on the way though, which we will wait for the event to fire so that we can hopefully stop that. And here we go, here's the feast. So we're going to have to do a couple of little events to try and get our prestige up. We've got a hell of a lot of money that we have gained. We've got some decent piety, but yeah, we need some events to get that prestige up. The best part about preparing a feast is deciding what foodstuff to serve. I must purchase venison, boar and duck, spices, wine and ale, honey for the desserts, cheeses and perhaps even a swan or a peacock. I'll spend lavishly, spend enough. Yep, we'll spend lavishly. It's only 20 gold and hopefully that will get us more prestige. Thank you everyone who watched again yesterday. The series is still doing amazingly well and you guys are still enjoying it as much as I am, which is absolutely brilliant. Most of the preparations for the feast has been made. Now I only have to send out invitations. I hereby invite you too. So we're inviting Lord Garin, Sir Daziel, Lord Ulwick, Master Igon, Sir Duncan and Septon Ben. I thought we'd invite more than that, but yeah, we'll invite all of those. But I think this is definitely going to be my the way that I do things moving forward on the channel. I've been a bit all over the shop lately. I get very bored very easily when I'm doing this series, but I think what I'm going to do is keep with the Knights of the North on the weekend as the custom series every weekend, and then just have one mini-series at a time, like this day one, which I upload every day or every other day if I get a little bit behind, and just stick with that one series until that ends, and then start another series to go alongside the Knights of the North, which will obviously probably carry on for a long time. While pondering over the guest list for the feast, I wondered if I should invite my friend Tristine. Who's this? Oh, our son. Well, obviously it's our son. Why would we not invite our son to a feast at his own home? Let's forward things along. We're making so much money. Your son Prince Davos has recently sent word from Norvos, where he has just arrived on his tour. He says he is currently enjoying the hospitality of High Priest Inario, the Order of Niall. Will be the guest of honour at an upcoming feast. Hang on. He's enjoying the hospitality of High Priest Irinar, the Order of Niall, and will be the guest of honour at an upcoming feast. Do your house proud. Gain 20 prestige. Awesome. So doing some of these events that we decided to do, they are gaining us the prestige that we wanted, so that is good. The travelling dancer's first dance for us, and while dancing to a fast and glad tune which made me want to dance, invited everyone to join them. I danced until I panted and my face was red. Then I had to sit down and rest for a while, watching the dancers and the courtiers having more fun than in a long time. I'd like to hire you for my feast, lose 10 gold. Great fun, but my guests are too old for that. No, we want to go for the top one, lose 10 gold. We don't want to lose 40 prestige. We've already lost enough prestige. Is there any other intrigue things that we can do? Your Grace, for some time now I have been in the employ of Sir Daziel, but now I seek a better station. I humbly request to join you in Starfall so that I may serve you. All I ask is for in return is a small recompense. We gain 20 prestige by doing that. Let's have a look at you. Are you actually good? Okay, yeah, you're pretty good. Trained fighter and a knight. Ambitious, envious, deceitful, inquisitive web weaver, 17 intrigue, decent learning. So yeah, we'll lose the 40 gold, but we will gain 20 prestige by doing that, which is perfect. That's what we want. Is he our new Master of Whisperers? No, he's not. We've still got our old Master of Whisperers. Good, because his intrigue is better, so we don't really want to change that if we can help it. Where are you fabricating a claim at the minute? The ring, that was it. Okay, we're being raided by raiders of raiders of where? Raiders of Feast of Lordport. How many men will we call up in Starfall to try and get rid of these? Let's have a look. Raise our personal level. It's probably not going to be enough men, but we do want to get rid of those raiders if we can. Yeah, it's probably not going to be enough, but if we march all the reinforcement there, hopefully they'll get there in time to get rid of these raiders. Wow, we get 2,500 men from Hellholt, which is a decent amount. But yeah, let's carry on waiting for these other prestiges to happen. We do gain an advantage as well by fighting in the mountains, but we are getting slaughtered. But hopefully the reinforcements will get there in time to make a bit of a difference. I hope. Let's put ourselves in charge of this main host, because then we've got the mountain ability to get Trystane in there as well, and Yorick. So 3 Dane men leading that armour. We do get the advantage as well, which is... Oh no, we lose an advantage. They gain the advantage, but we are good at fighting in mountains, so it will work in our favour. I hope. Hopefully we're not just going to get all our armies slaughtered. News from Winterfell, I don't care. The guests have finally arrived in Starfall. They have been given bread and salt as is their guest right. All is now ready. The cooks have worked day and night preparing the food. Our stocks of Lyseni Sweet Red have been replenished, and the castle has never looked lovelier. Welcome to my feast. Please gain a lot of prestige. I rushed around trying to get everyone to work harder, making sure everything was ready for the feast. I waited impatiently for my friend Prince Trystane to arrive, but still did my best to make sure every guest felt welcome and found their designated place at the high table. He was the last to arrive, but yeah, it improves our opinion of each other. Not that I don't think we really need to improve our opinion of each other. Some of my guests did not seem satisfied with the food, but I would never have thought one of them would have complained out loud. Lord Ulwick said a lot of the nasty stuff about my food, and I couldn't help but feel irritated. Okay, so he now hates us. In the chaos surrounding the Battle of Starfall, my men cornered Lord Allen of Lordsport, who was dominating the battlefield right up until he met his unfortunate end. Good ridden, gained 15 prestige, awesome. Your Master of Coin has presented to the court a list of damages caused by a weir built by the people of Withmill on the river to your Demences, which has caused a great loss of coin to the treasury. We can bear the losses, lose 10 gold, gain 50 prestige. Yes, of course. Okay, we're getting a lot of things happening now, so our prestige is improving massively at the moment, but we're losing a lot of men, which is not good. Stay there. Wait there. You wait there. You're going to get slaughtered. Can I just... No. Oops. The last of the guests have returned home, and everyone agreed it was this year's greatest feast. So we gain 2 diplomacy. Awesome. Vassal opinion up by 5, and loads of people's opinion of us goes up by 5. And we had a couple of chances to also improve prestige. Right. We could hold a tourney in Starfall, but they cost a hell of a lot of money, don't they? Oh no, 125 gold. Because we're still quite small. Yeah, we'll go for that one. And we gained 80 prestige straight off the bat, so that's good. At least we are gaining some prestige. Let's just wait for our armies to get back together here. And then we can march back on these Ironborn Raiders, who are about finished now. Lord Lucifer of Brimstone died a natural death at the age of 62. Well, that's not good. Who is now the new Lord of Hellholt? Lord Alaric of Brimstone. Okay, and he has a daughter. Oh god, is that the last... He's the last male... The last male of House Dryland by the looks of it. So he needs to hurry up and have a daughter. His wife is have a son, sorry, but his wife is 49. So that doesn't look like it's going to happen. His daughter is 12, is heir. Can we arrange a marriage for her? Or a betrothal, sorry. Can we arrange a betrothal matrimonially so that you don't lose the name of House Dryland? We don't want that to happen. Alistair, our courtier. Yeah, let's go for that. Ah, you're not willing to accept that. That's annoying. Kyle, our nephew. Your grandson. Our nephew's pretty far down in line, isn't he? But is that really a good decision? Will they accept that unmatrimonially? They actually will. That's interesting. Have we got anyone else that you'd be willing to accept? Or are you only going to accept someone who's a higher lord? It does look like that's the case, doesn't it? We'll leave it for now, but I want to make sure House Dryland does not die out. The gargoyles are also close to dying out. We don't want all these ancient houses dying out too soon. Just got to wait for these armies to come back. Yeah, they're all retreating now to Sandstone. But we've got a tourney on the way, so we'll make a lot of money with that at least. And a lot of prestige, sorry. What quality of education would you like to purchase for your courtier, Melissa? Let's have a look. Is she interesting? Not really. She's pretty all-rounded. I don't even know what I'd get her to focus on that she's that all-rounded. We could just go for learning. We can't go for learning. Diplomacy. Why not? We'll spend highly because it's only 20 gold. We need another 169 prestige so that we can expand our lands. Lord Randall of Hunt Hills accepted Lord Abelard the Just's peace offer. Can we get these 800 men here, please? Get all our men together. We will lead this host along with Trystane. The time for the tournament begins. Perfect. Yep, we'll lead this along with Trystane and Yorick. We'll have all the Dane boys together. Let's get these 800 men here. We'll have plenty of men to bring them down once that happens. And they'll probably, as soon as they see this great host come in, decide to jump back on their ships. And this will be a whole waste of time, but never mind. We'll get the reinforcements come. Hopefully we can get there before they disappear. The first day's joust is complete, with many lesser riders having already been eliminated from the competition. Now, over the coming days, the remaining men shall compete in the final lists. Fine jousters, all of them. Yep, we'll just go with that. We don't want to actually watch it. I just want the prestige. Your grace have collected an ample tax revenue. Awesome. 17 gold. That's good. It stocks our gold back up, considering we are spending a lot for this prestige, but we're still fairly well fair. We're in a decent position money-wise. Every summer fair, mags and diviners flock to read signs, events and omens. Their interpretation of such things are often exaggerated, but there are still people who believe in their rituals and interpretations. Allow them to stay, lose 5 piety, banish them, upset. Well, allow them to stay, because we've got plenty of piety. It doesn't matter about losing our piety. Prince Yorick Dane and Sir Elias Nightgearn were the next to joust in the list. After many tilts and broken lances, Sir Elias was eventually unhorsed, leaving Prince Yorick to be declared the winner. Okay, well played, Sir Elias. What are you? Ah, Lord of the Elbow, weren't it? I couldn't remember which character we changed into that house. Thank you for answering all the questions of the day as well, guys. I love hearing your answers for those. Prince Tristine Dane and Lord Yoren Warren were the next... Yoren Warren? That's a nice name. Were the next to joust in the list. After many tilts and broken lances, Lord Yoren was eventually unhorsed, leaving Prince Tristane to be declared the winner. Does this mean we're going to probably face our son in the final again? Lord Pate of 7 stars has used out the title. I don't really care about what's going over over in Andalos. After many tilts over several days, only 2 knights remained undefeated. Prince Tristan Dane and Prince Yorick Dane. Okay, our 2 sons. They faced each other in the final joust, and after many tilts of finally executed joust, and Prince Yorick was unhorsed, leaving Prince Tristan Dane to be declared the winner of the tournament, a worthy champion. So our older son defeated our other son. Where are they deciding to go off to now? The Elbow. And it looks like we're going to catch them, which is good. Bastards. Tourney of Starfall. The tournament's over and now it is time to bask in the glory. A glorious event plus for prestige, and also people's opinion of us goes up, which is great. Elias Dusk died under suspicious circumstances. Okay, so he looked like he made some enemies on the wall as well, the nasty bastard. But that's good that he's dead. Let's get our men to attack. Okay, it looks like they're going to escape again. Are they then going to decide to sail up to Starfall? We need a new commander of the Torrentine. Let's have a look what we've got. Not a lot. Not a lot at all. We'll go for our brother because he's like the only decent knight there. I'm pleased to hear that after a period of peace and shrewd management, the province of Starfall is doing very well. People are happy and the tax collectors are reporting record intakes. Awesome, so we gain a lot of stuff from that. Unfortunately, we don't gain any prestige though, which is what we want more than anything. Right. Have those bastards actually gone now? Ha! He who laughs last laughs longest. Finally, that heretic blasphemer Sir Elias has left this fine earth. While everything will definitely be better without him, I have a lot of extra time on my hands now. I'm glad Elias is gone, but I'm sure it will get boring without him. We become bitter rivals with Sir Alistair. Life is too short. It's about time I change my ways, lose the trait envious. Elias has taken enough of my time and energy and no more. Envious. What do we actually gain from being envious? 2 intrigue. Our intrigue is absolutely terrible anyway, so let's try and get rid of that trait. There we go. It added our diplomacy up a little bit. Right. Now we can disband all these men that we raised for nothing in the end. We may have let the bastards just raise it. Stupid Ironborn. I thought we'd be safe from the Ironborn all the way down here. They've been raiding the crap out. That's about the 3rd time we've been raided now, I think. Right, intrigue. Is there anything else interesting we can do that will gain us a little bit of prestige? We could search for a smith and have a special bit of armour or something maybe. We don't need a sword, obviously, because we've got Dorm. Why would we need to do that? A son was born to Prince Tristane of the Torrentine and Samantha Tiley named Moors. I don't really like Moors Dane. I'm not sure I like that. Name after a random ancestor. Let's have a look. Ulrich Dane, Samuel Dane, Arthur Dane. We've already got an Arthur. Oh, I should have stayed on it. There we go. Edric Dane. Okay. Right. Construct a flagship. We could do that. Has a personal wealth greater or equal to 40. Have a port in... Yeah, let's do that. And we can probably gain a bit of prestige from constructing a flagship. You have ordered the construction of a new flagship for the Torrentine fleet. Yorick Dane is asking for your requirements so he can direct the shipbuilders of Starfall. I want an enormous flagship befitting the Dane fleet. We gain, wow, 150 prestige and 0.5 monthly prestige. That would give us enough to actually go to war. We gain 8 tear from a lower one. We also gain 1 marsh. So, do you know what? Yeah, we'll just go for an enormous flagship befitting the Dane fleet. Once we've built it, we're going to have it for a while, aren't we? So, it's going to cost us a lot of money, but we're going to go for that. And that's going to hopefully give us enough prestige to then finally expand our lands once more. Sir Timian has been an leal and able servant, having successfully completed many tasks in aid of the Torrentine. He'll be seen as the right and honourable course to reward him with certain incomes and grants, as so to foster greater loyalty. I don't think we have any land that we can grant at the moment, so we can't actually give him anything like that, which is a shame. We could have made a new house. Arrange your reward. 15 gold isn't too much, is it? So we'll go for that. We'll just give him 15 gold for now. What quality of education would you like to purchase for Melissa Dane? Let's have a look at you, Mr. Oh, wow. 7 stewardship. That's not too bad. Go for a stewardship education. We'll spend highly to get you the best stuff possible. And then let's assign you a new guardian. Let's go for Sir Timian. There we go. Let's make your stewardship very, very good. You've got a brother, Garrison Dane. Who's your father? Prince Davos. How was Lord the Drylands doing now? He's still not had another son. Did his sisters at least get married matrimonially? No, they didn't. I knew they wouldn't. This game is so retarded when it comes to trying to secure the line of their families. Are there any other Drylands? Did he have any... No, he had a sister. Oh no, so there is a Karenna Dryland, but she's married to the Prince Harold of the Mountain of Vale. Interesting. We're going to have to try and get a betrothal for her. Arrange a betrothal. She's 12. That is matrimonial. There's got to be someone that we can marry to her, surely. Don't really want to marry a Dane to her in that way, though. We could go for Kyle Dane, our nephew. He's not exactly that good. He's not too bad, actually, to be fair. He's pretty decent. It's probably a bad decision, but we've got plenty of Danes about, and it's only our nephew, so yeah, we're going to do that. Just to keep the Drylands about. I don't want to see a load of houses going extinct. Not this early, anyway. Your wisdom and mercy, Ledger, have decided to accept the suggestion of a matrimonial betrothal between Kyle and Mary. Just gotta hope that Kyle accepts it. Your Grace, I've changed my mind about the proposed marriage of Kyle and Mary. This is because the bride stands to inherit High Lordship of Brimstone and my other titles, and as such, I want her to continue the line of House Dryland. That's what I was trying to do. You absolute idiot. Never mind. Right, when is it? How long will it be till this flagship is finished? So that we can get that lovely, lovely prestige. Oh, my liege, my work in the ring has come to... Oh, God, now we're going to end up losing a load of prestige. 150 prestige. Ah! But we're going to have to go for it. The monument promised by Sir Timian is finished. Upon unveiling, a statue of yourself is revealed, and you notice the crowd smiling and giving you a round of applause. I have no words. Oh, wow! Gain 200 prestige. Okay, so that's just more than made up for that claim that we've just gained. Maybe we should do something different now with our Master of Laws. What could we do with it? Everyone in our kingdom, I think, has a pretty good... Yeah, I can say none of them really hate us, so we don't need to improve our relationship with anyone. But I don't want to fabricate more claims and then it happen too quick and just end up losing loads more prestige. Sir Stefan has been a leal and able servant, having successfully completed many tasks. Let's have a look. Sir Stefan. I should bestow a noble title upon him. The option is available due to your high intrigue skill. My high intrigue skill? I've got like 2 intrigue. We pay £12 to Sir Stefan. We gain 40 prestige. Sir Stefan is given a new house name and a coat of arms. Yeah, do you know what? We'll do that, actually. We gain 40 prestige by doing that. That's perfect. And he is House Goldhammer. Well, I don't like that, so we'll change that, and now we can go to your guys' name recommendations, so we'll get some of those in. I really like getting at least one of these in an episode if I can. And we've got one off Rasputin, and the name was House Blacksand, so we'll go for that. House Blacksand. Oh, I've missed the A. Whoopsie. And the sigil was a snake, which is awesome. I'm looking forward to that. Whereabouts is the snakes again? I think they're around 500-600, something like that. Pretty sure it's around here somewhere. Aha, here we go. Here's the snakes. Now, for the colour, we wanted an orange on black. So, let's go for that nice, lovely orange on black. And wow, that actually looks really nice. That's a nice colour combination. Let's have a look. So we've got the coiled snake, and that snake. I think, personally, I like this one. So we'll go for that one. There we go. We have House Blacksand now in our court. And let's see if we can get him a marriage so that he can get himself some heirs. If there's any Andals about that we can pick for him. So that then we can give him some land once we get a chance. Here we go, we've got an 18-year-old here who's a skilled fighter. Wow, she's pretty decent. Some decent trait apart from Craven, but she's a skilled fighter. So let's see if we can marry him to her. And yes, we can. Perfect. Make him important so that we don't lose him. We've got an honorary title, Keeper of the Swans. No, we'll save that for one of our higher lords. But there we go. There's a new court here, which is perfect. A new nobleman. New Lord Commander on the wall. Yeah, fair enough. Oh yeah, we need to go and fabricate a claim on... We've got one on the ring. We've got one on Horn Hill. So let's go for this land in between Fawn Crag so that we can try and get this board around here. So Night Song, Horn Hill, Fawn Crag. The ring we've already got a claim on, and then Hunt Hills so that we can get either side of the Dornish Marches, which would be a really nice territory to have. Just waiting for that flagship, and then we should have enough prestige to finally go to war. Your Wisdom and Mercy Legendary, I accept your suggestion of the marriage. Perfect. What can we do to get a little bit more prestige? There must be something we can do to... We can obviously search for a smith, but I don't think we've got enough money for that at the moment. So I think it's just a case now of letting things forward along and trying to get that prestige through the shipbuilding whenever that finally happens. Could be a while. So we'll just forward things along, guys, and wait for that to happen. Or wait for our gold to increase first, whichever happens first, really. Your Grace, I have been instructing young Arthur in the ways of sword and lance, and he is not cooperating. All he does is gripe and moan about a few scrapes and cuts. He'd rather read a scroll than fight in a joust. Arthur Dane, but he's only got one learning. He's got decent diplomacy though. Let's get him a guardian with some decent diplomacy. There we go. Sir Stephen Blacksand. Oh wow, I didn't realise. Oh yeah, that's our Master of Law, of course. Here, Arthur is too soft. Gains the stress trait. That's not good. Your Septon Cletus reports that Lady Amahad of Palestone Sword has been humbled by your endless generosities to the poor. Okay, that's good. We want prestige though. We need some prestige. Can we send any more of our sons on a foreign tour, maybe? Yes, we can. We could send Prince Yorick on a foreign tour. Let's propose a foreign tour to him as well. Try and send him and gain some prestige that way. Your son Yorick seemed excited at your proposal and has agreed to undertake a tour of foreign lands in the name of House Dane. He will travel for a number of months using your coin to charter a ship that will depart from Starfall in the coming days. Lose 50 gold, gain 25 prestige. Perfect. Your son Prince Davos has recently arrived in Alia Garan whilst on his foreign tour. There he has been invited to many feasts and events by local dignitaries and was even invited as a guest of honour to the wedding of Mephisos and Relisa hosted by Triarch Aenor Penamion. At SRC Valerian wedding must have been fascinating, gain 10 prestige. Your Grace, your granddaughter Melissa is the most uncooperative and is not responding very well to any of my tuition. She doesn't seem to listen and her skills have regressed, if anything. Your humble servant, Maester Beric. Right, you've got really good steward. Yeah, so you're under Sir Timian anyway. Oh yeah, you're court tutor though. She loses one intrigue. That doesn't matter. We want her in stewardship anyway, so that's not going to affect us too much. Oswald Aaron has had self-bow added to his treasurer. Okay. After giving my advice on a delicate matter, the courtier asked me to accept a small gift of gold as thanks for my help. I accept the gift reluctantly. We could gain charitable. Or wasn't my advice worth more than a couple of pennies? No, we'll accept it reluctantly. And we gain the charitable trait. Okay. What does that actually give us? Wow, +3 diplomacy, which is very good. Church opinion and same trait opinion goes up as well. Nice. I wonder when Prince Davos will be back. He's been away for a long time. Ah, here we go. Yorick Dane has informed you that the new flagship for the Torrentine fleet is complete. The Dromed has over 700 oars and the huge sail is blazing with the arms of House Dane. Many hundreds of people gather to watch it launched into the Sea of Starfall. And all its And all say it is one of the largest ships they have ever seen. A magnificent ship, I must say. We gain 150 prestige, and Prince Yorick also gains 30. Perfect. Now it has been launched and blessed. You must now select a name for your new flagship. Well, I'll leave that for you guys. Okay, I want you guys to select a name for our flagship, please, in the comments down below. For now, what can we call it for now? I name it Vorian Sword of the Evening. I will honour my religion. Benevolence. Oh. We'll name it that for now, but yeah, I'd like you guys to think of a name for our new flagship. But that now gives us enough prestige. William Teague has had Valyrian Steel Sword added to their treasurer. Oh, nice. What you got? What's your sword called? Grey Maid. Awesome. Skull of Stefron. Nice. Right, yeah, so now we can finally go. And why can't we not declare war? Can afford to lose. Oh, wow, we need 200 and... Oh, for God's sake. Okay, so we actually need more prestige first. Unless we... No, I don't want to get Night Song or the Tarly lands until we go to war with Dawn. So first we're going to have to get more prestige, which is annoying. What can we try and do to change that and improve that? We can search for a smith, but we need some more money first. The falconer is expecting me and a new hunting bird has arrived and awaits my inspection. Just tell him I'm busy, gain 5 prestige. I'll go hunting. Well, we're going to tell him we're busy, of course, because we want the prestige. Your son, Prince Davos, has recently sent word from Dorino Hill, where he has just arrived on his tour. He says he is currently enjoying the hospitality of Lord Master Ordello Saphmantis, and will be the guest of honour at an upcoming feast. Do your house proud. 10 prestige. We'll slowly get there with that prestige. We've been invited to a plot. Your wisdom is leisure. We'd like you to back our plot to replace Lord Ulwick Nightgin as Master at Arms. Decline. Unless we now have a better Master at Arms, of course. No, 25. I definitely know we haven't got anyone better than that. Tristane's 19, so that's a no, Tristane. You're going to have to wait. You have to earn it. So we could search for a smith. Let's try that. A weaponsmith to forge me a deadly weapon. I'm in need of a new set of armour. Find me a goldsmith. We'll go for some armour. Hopefully it's not too expensive. I just want the prestige from it. Your Grace, I've collected ample tax revenue. Perfect. That gives us a little bit more gold at least to spend. A daughter was born to Sir Stefan Blacksand and Carmela of Stonehelm named Elena Blacksand. Awesome. She's a dwarf. Nice. I always like to get some dwarf characters. I have a couple of Tyrians running about the shop. Always awesome. My Master at Arms, Ulwick Nightgin, has told me about a remarkable armoursmith residing in High Hermitage. He suggested that I invite the man to my court to see if his work for myself. If he manages to impress me, I could order my own custom-made item. Yes. Your Grace, for some time now I have been in the employ of Lord Alaric, but now I seek a better station. I humbly request to join you in Starfall, so that I may serve you well. Let's have a look. A new Septon. Are you a good Septon? 16 learning. Expert scientist, Septon, scholar, envious, ruthless, deceitful, and ambitious. Ooh, they're not very nice traits for a Septon, are they? I've quite enough courtiers already, but if we accept, we gain 20 prestige, and it's all about gaining that prestige at the minute. Once the armoursmith's craftsmen have been checked by my most knowledgeable attendants to ensure the quality was sufficient, I received him in the throne room. He introduced himself as Master Brian and gestured towards his numerous assistants who all carried examples of his work. Does my king have anything special in mind? I am in need of protection. Make me a strong and sturdy set of armour. I see. An excellent choice, my king, says Master Brian, and calls forward the assistant, cradling Free in his arms. I have 3 examples of different quality levels here. One must determine what one needs and how much one is willing to pay. However, they would all serve your highness well. I don't need any frills. Craft me something effective. We'll use 100 gold, but it gives us 10 personal combat skill. Also a monthly prestige, which is pretty good. Morale of offence as well goes up. This one we gain a little bit. Actually, I changed my mind. I don't need any frill. We'll go for the top one. Costs us a lot of money, but we'll soon make that back. We actually make quite a lot of money, but it's the prestige that we want, as well as that's going to be a very nice set of armour to have in the future of the city. 2 people eloped and got married without anyone's consent. Okay, order them seized. Accept their marriage. Damn it, but we lose prestige for doing that. Oh, I'm going to accept the marriage. It's only 10 prestige. I am most sorry, my king, Brian said apologetically. The armoursmith informed me that the precious metals and special tools needed to produce the The armour I order are impossible to find in my own realm. I can send a man on an expedition to acquire said materials, although it will be costly. Send them immediately. Yeah, it's only 50 gold. We'll soon make it back. I wish we could swap some of this piety for prestige. We don't gain a lot of prestige, which is annoying. I think what I'll do is I will forward that off screen to try and get our gold and prestige into a healthier position, so then at the start of the next episode we can go to war and claim the Prince's Pass. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, I really do appreciate it, and I hope that you've enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, of course, and hopefully I'll see you all very soon for the next episode.